this day was coming and put into the tank, right?
Well, you know, there's no secret that he's struggled this summer. Anytime he tried to push it, you know, it didn't feel great. So, unfortunately, you know, we are where we're at, and he is where he's at. But it is what it is. You know, can't say enough good things about him. All the stuff that he's battled through, I don't think people realize what he's gone through. To still be able to play 3 full seasons in a row, it really is incredible.
Nicholas, what's it going to be like without him on the team? I mean, he's always been on there for you.
Yeah, it'll be definitely different. It's going to be even weird, to be honest with you. I haven't even allowed myself to go that far yet. I think everything's just kind of work itself out. But, you know, in saying that, of course, you know, words can't express how much he means to this organization, not just on the ice, but off the ice. But in saying that, on the ice, it means more minutes for someone else. You know, he's played a lot of minutes the last few years. It's an opportunity for someone else to step up and grab those minutes, and we need younger guys to push for those minutes.
What do you remember most about Hank's career?
I think everything that comes down to Hank, always best when needed to. Regardless of the state of the game, you needed a goal or you needed to shut it down, he was on the ice, and he made it happen. And I think that's what stands out amongst the great players. Stevie was the same way, Nick was the same way. Just whenever it mattered, they were always on top of the game. And I think that's something that will always, you know, he'll be remembered for.
The fact that it kind of had, seemed like it was brewing for a little while here, did that kind of help you hear the news, or is it the same either way?
No, it's still, you know, he's not coming back regardless, right? So, you know, I saw a doctor here. I don't know when it was really, but you know, he's back. He's not in great shape, obviously. So I think until he saw the doctor, I guess we all had some type of hopes that, you know, maybe we could get through this. But unfortunately, it is what it is.
You saw him, I mean, up close, the way he powered through the many hard miles on him. I mean, he used to kill 5-on-3s in the playoffs. I mean, he's got some hard miles on him.
Yeah, and it's not just working hard, but it's doing it right every single game. And just look at what he's done to some of the younger players. You know, Larks played with him, Gus played with him, Abby played with him. You know, in a perfect world, you have 4 Henrik Zetterbergs on the team, and everyone get a chance to play with him. But that's not the case. Guys like that don't come around too often. And I'm happy I get a chance to watch him up close for all these years.
He'll be missed in the locker room too. I mean, the presence he had in there.
Oh, huge. I don't think people understand what he means and the calmness he brings. So he takes a lot of pressure off of a lot of guys.
How will your role change in the room now without him? Obviously, you wear a letter, and Red Wings don't really know if they're going to put a C on anybody for quite a while.
I don't think my role will change much, to be honest with you. I think I'll be the same person that I always have been. I don't think just because you lose a guy then you're going to try to be someone that you're not. You are who you are, and you try to bring whatever you can to the table every single day. And we'll try to do it by committee. Other guys will take more room, get more ice time, play more minutes, more important minutes. So we'll do it by committee. But it's also a great opportunity for a lot of guys, not just the young guys, but also for some of the older guys to get more minutes.
Nick, we know that you and Hank are real close friends. I mean, during this whole process, were you kind of a sounding board for him? Did he talk to you much about it? Because I'm sure it's difficult to walk away not under your own terms.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't know if I was a sounding board really, but I think I'm one of the guys that he talked to a little bit about it. But you know, there's no secret. This goes way back. You know, he started having back problems. People think Sochi was the first time they really started acting up, but I mean, I remember even in, what was that, 2006 or 7, when he really started having issues. And I mean, that's what, 12 years ago. So it's been brewing for a while, and just the fact that he's been able to play all these years just speaks volume to his character and to who he is.
Connor, I mean, maybe you can relate to with your knee and stuff. I mean, people see all the fame and the fortune and everything like that, but some of you guys at the end of your careers, I mean, your bodies are pretty much worn here. I mean, him with his back, and I mean, what's the price you have to pay sometimes? I mean, is that the price you have to pay sometimes?
Yeah, no doubt, but it's part of the game, and that's why you love playing the game. And you know, injuries and how you feel, that's all part of it. And I don't think he would trade anything. You know, he's had an unreal career, been one of the best of his generation, really, in the game. So I don't think he would change much if he could do it all over again.
Now that it's a reality, I mean, we kind of all saw it coming. How are you feeling? I mean, this is one of your buddies. I mean, and you know, have you been able to process it a little bit? And
you know, like I said, I think it was still until he saw the doctor and got more information. I think there were glimpses of you that still hoping, and it's going to be tough to wrap your head around it. You know, even though sure, we find out the news now, but just knowing the reality and actually seeing how it works every day without him in the locker room, it's going to be weird. He's been there for all these years, ever since I got here. And he's always been, you know, the backbone of the team, and now you're losing a guy like that. And it's going to be different, no doubt. But again, it's an opportunity for someone else.